Hello, everyone. My name is Brett Myers, and I'm a speech language pathologist at the University of Utah in Salt Lake City, Utah. And I'm here to join you today for the online speech practice. The University of Utah is the Speak Out Therapy and Research Center for the state of Utah, and we're proud to be so, and we're very happy to be joining you in the home practice. The theme for today will be Halloween decorations. Say it with me. Halloween decorations. One more time with lots of intent. Halloween decorations. Now, you may wonder, why are we talking about decorations today? Well, there was a study performed by Lombardo Homes that looked at Halloween decorations across the United States, and they were looking for families that decorate their homes, in their yards, and they found that Utah was the #1 state for decorations. Utah had the most decorations out of any state. So since I'm reporting to you from Utah, seems like the best thing for us to talk about today is decor. So we'll be touching on that a little bit later. But first, grab a sip of water, and then we'll get started. Let's begin with our Speak Out warm-up. May, me, my, mo, moo. Be sure to lift your voice up and out. Ready? May, me, my, mo, moo. Notice how I'm extending my vowels so that the syllables go into the next. Here we go. May, me, my, mo, moo. And feel free to take a breath in between any of those syllables whenever you need to take a breath. Here we go again. Ready? May, me, my, mo, moo. Let's do it again and really draw out those vowels. Ready? May, me, my, mo, moo. Let's do one more just like that. Lots of intent. Here we go. May, me, my, mo, moo. Very good. Now take a sip of water. And we'll move on to our ahs. Remember, the trick here is strength, not length. We're not trying to hold it out as long as we can hold it out. We just want to have a strong ah. So let's try that. Everybody ready? Ah. Very good. Make sure it's nice and clear. Ah. Open your mouth wide to say ah. Here we go. Ah. All right, let's do it again. This time we'll just stick to 5 seconds. Here we go. Ah. Great. One more like that. Ah. Very good. Let's take a sip of water. Now, we will work on our glides. Again, using ah. Start with a nice solid ah, and then glide up. We'll stop at the top and then glide back down. Here we go. Ah, ah. Great. Make sure you have a nice clear ah the whole way. Ready? Ah. Back down. Ah. Very good. Send your voice up and out. Here we go. Ah. Ah. Very good. Nice and strong. Here we go. Ah. Ah. Be sure to keep your voice smooth along the full length of the glide. All right. One more. Lots of intent on these glides. Here we go. Ah. Ah. Great. That deserves a sip of water. Grab your water. Now we'll move on to counting. So let's read each row with intent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's try backwards. Here we go. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Are you using intent? Make sure you are. Let's get back on track and go forward again. So starting at 1, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Very good. Let's take a sip of water now. So I promised that we would be talking about decor today, and that's what we're doing. We're talking about Halloween decorations. So let's start off with some fun fact sentences. So we're going to read each sentence, and when you get to the highlighted portion, make sure you're using lots of intent. Give it your all, especially on those highlighted portions. Here we go. Utah was voted the #1 state for Halloween decorations. That is a true statement. In fact, I think we were voted #1 3 years in a row, believe it or not. Who knew? 79% of Americans decorate for Halloween. Let's say that one again. Lots of intent. 79% of Americans decorate for Halloween. Are you part of that 79%? Seems like most of America decorates. Here we go. 1/3 of families decorate in the first week of October. Let's try that one again. 1/3 of families decorate in the first week of October. Make sure you really use intent on that one. As part of this study, they looked at when people decorate. And it seemed like most people decorate the first week of October to celebrate the full month. But then there is a large chunk of people who also decorate the last week of October, probably because they forgot Halloween was coming and they had to get out their skeletons. So as part of this study, they also looked at cities that have the most decorations. So let's read this together. Here we go. The most decorative cities are Denver, Las Vegas, Baltimore, Nashville, and Seattle. I actually lived in Baltimore and Seattle. Sorry, not Seattle, Baltimore and Nashville. And I know they decorate well, but I didn't realize they were this good. Let's just read these 5 city names again with lots of intent. Just the city names. Here we go. Denver, Las Vegas, Baltimore, Nashville, Seattle. Have you lived in any of these cities? Or do you live in any of these cities right now? If you are there, take a look around and be proud of those Halloween decorations that are out and about. Now let's do a cognitive activity here. I want you to name 3 Halloween decorations. These could be decorations that you have in your own home or ones you can think of, but say them with intent. Did you come up with 3? I actually see 3 in this image that I'm showing, but maybe you can think of something that's not in the picture. Let's try to think of one more. Even if you thought of 3, think of one more and say it with lots of intent. Lift your voice up and out as you say that decoration. All right, let's take a sip of water. And now I'm going to show you the top 10 decorations across the country. This is part of that survey that I was talking about. So these are the top 10 decorations in order of prevalence across the country. So let's go down this list and read each one with lots of intent. Send your voice up and out. We'll start with number 1 and go all the way through the list. Here we go. Pumpkins, cornstalks, skeletons, black cats, witches, tombstones, spiders, crows, bats, ghosts. All right. Now, when you were naming your 3 decorations in the last activity, did you name these or did you think of others? Let's say the number 1 decoration one more time with lots of intent. It's pumpkins. Let's say that up and out. Pumpkins. Very good. Now, this is also a map that was provided by that study that I told you about from Lombardo Homes. What they've done here is they take the number 1 decoration for each state and they give it a little icon. So find your state. You know, I'm in Utah. And Utah has a spider. So the number one decoration in Utah is spiders or spider webs. That's what people see a lot of out in the yards or on their houses. But look for your state and try to identify the icon, try to identify the decoration that's most prevalent and speak it out. Lots of intent. I see in Texas, they like witches. In California, they have cats, black cats. Maryland, where I'm from, is also black cats. Pennsylvania has a lot of corn stalks. Great. So I hope you found your state, and maybe you even have the decoration that is most prevalent in your state. You're representing your state proudly. So now let's take a sip of water. And let's go through Dr. Boone's nonsense words. We'll say each line twice. Make sure you really move the tongue as you go through these words. Here we go. Goo, la, gung, ga, ga. Again. Goo, la, gung, ga, ga. Next. Ku, ka, mung, goo, ka. Again. Ku, ka, mung, goo, ka. Gung, gla, gung, gla. Ku, kla, ku, kla. Very good. Take a sip of water. And now we'll get into our bonus round. For this bonus round, I'm going to share a video. This is a video that was taken outside of a Utah home. So I told you Utah is number one for Halloween decorations. You know, the map showed that spiders were our number one decoration, but this video is all about skeletons. So this person decorated their house with skeletons. And this made actually national news. It was people were covering this house in Chicago and New York. But let me show you this person's house.
Spooky, scary skeletons send shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a screech. You'll shake and shudder in surprise when you hear these zombies.
Okay, so now we'll read about this house. So that's our bonus reading today. This is some information about this person's house. So let's read it, and we'll give extra intent on these highlighted words. Here we go. Amy Pay began decorating her yard for Halloween with skeletons in 2020 during the pandemic. She began with about 20 skeletons, and the number has increased to 80 over the past 3 years. She has skeletons clinging to a truck, climbing on the roof, kissing in the garden, lounging on the lawn, and walking a skeleton dog. Lots of things. She had a lot of different activities happening outside of her house. One skeleton mowing the lawn accidentally ran over one of his skeleton friends. And that skeleton actually had their bones kind of splayed across the yard. But life continues on, unbothered among the dead in Amy's yard. So there you have it. A little story about Utah Halloween decorations. Now, whether or not you have Halloween decorations at your home, I hope you have intent. I hope you can find some good opportunities to use intent today. Go out and apply these principles. Make sure you're speaking and living with intent. Now, if you're in Utah, or if you know anyone in Utah, I will display our clinic information in just a moment, and we welcome people to reach out to us. We are happy to offer individual speech therapy services, and if anyone wants to join our groups that we run, we would be very happy to have you in our groups. So feel free to reach out to us. And if you come to visit Utah, make sure you check out some Halloween decorations while you're here. Well, have a good day, everyone. Have a great day with intent.